add like kale after?
You gotta like that. Oh. Do it for the vlog. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the vlog.
Look at my dad.
Damn. So today has quite possibly been one of the grossest days ever. Look at my hair. Look at my hair because of the rain. We've just been chilling in the room. Benny finished his newest whittling project, which is who he's calling Mr. Mouse. Very cool. And I've just been cleaning the booster board for a little bit, making it extra squeaky clean, as you can see. I still gotta fix the grip tape, because that's still all like salty and stuff from my shoes. And so, but I think Benny. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go work out now. Thanks, Benny. So I'm gonna work out right now, and it's a gloomy day, but it's been a very productive day, which I'm happy about. And actually, that's kind of what I want to make this episode all about, being productive and productivity as a whole, because that's something that I have to take very seriously at college. So the biggest thing that comes to mind for me, ultimately, when trying to be productive and trying to accomplish all the things you want to in a day, is making time for those things. Life is so busy as you get older and whatever, it only gets busier. And so it becomes more and more important to make time for the things that you want to do and the things that are important to you. That goes for like people in relationships too. You have to make time. So like I can have every excuse in the world not to be here right now. I'm not going to get a bunch of sleep tonight because I got an 8 a.m. tomorrow. But this is important, so I'm making time to do it. But I feel like I've already talked about this today. In fact, yeah, let's go back in time and see how I was productive today and what kind of like tips and tricks I use to be productive throughout my day. So the first thing that I do to make sure that I'm gonna have a productive day is as I'm walking to and from class, and this is not a popular thing by any means, but as I'm walking to and from class, I don't have my headphones in. The only thing that I'm usually doing is I'm walking or booster boarding to class. What's up, man? Yo, good to see you again.
Good to see you. I was checking out your videos last
Yeah, you
time,
did?
right?
No way. Love it, love it.
Yep, some good
I'll
shit.
see you, man. Anyways, that was a guy I met yesterday because I was filming something. He was asking about my camera, and he actually looked at my channel. That's awesome. His name's Nick. Good guy, good guy. Focused. Don't have my headphones in. I'm thinking about my day or just thinking about something that I'm gonna be doing later. Anyways, yeah, just like time alone is pretty important, and I'll get to that later. But I find time alone in walking to and from class to focus on something that I think is important for the day. Step number 2 is to eat alone if you don't have any plans. Like I find, like I eat with people pretty often, at least probably once a day, maybe, actually only like maybe once a day. But when I don't, I'm so much quicker in eating, and then I can get on with my day rather than having to worry about like texting people and figuring out their schedule and whatever. Yeah, eating alone. This way that I'm able to be productive and like time efficient in my day is through mental checklists, and I think checklists are so important, and whether or not you can do it like mentally or you need to write them down. I know a lot of people that like write things down, but usually as I'm eating breakfast or as I'm walking to class, like I said, I'm thinking about my mental checklist for the day. And so not only is this like just reviewing like what classes I have, like did I finish all my assignments, whatnot, just things that I want to accomplish for the day and like when I want to accomplish them. So this kind of ties into when I'm walking alone, but like I'm just kind of like already mapping out my day, so that way like I have a plan of action and like I'm not flustered, or rushed to get things done, and also I can just be like kind of ambitious with my day. And that's just kind of the person I am. So like for instance today, just got back from breakfast. I was kind of just chilling out for a second. Now I'm gonna finish some homework because I got some time, and then I'm gonna edit the vlog. Then I'm gonna go to class. Then I got a little more time in between my next class, so I'm gonna continue editing the vlog because I know I won't finish it. Then after class, I'm done for the day. I'll probably finish uploading the vlog, getting all that ready. And then there's a website where you can like create kits of like gear that you use, and it's all organized and looks really neat, and I saw another YouTuber use it, so I want to create one of those tonight, as well as probably just do something fun, probably go out to dinner, or at least to the like dining hall or whatever with someone. And then so right now, like, that's kind of just my running checklist of things I need to accomplish, which I feel like I'm gonna be able to do. Oh, and then workout, of course, that's later tonight. Yeah, so like with that in mind, I'm going to attack it and knock out this homework. So definitely one of the biggest things that makes me time efficient and able to do everything that I do in my day is having an alternate means of transportation. For me, it's a boosted board, but there are so many people that ride bikes on campus, like this guy. And then longboards are huge too. It's so efficient getting around campus. Because walking, especially at a big campus like Ohio State, walking is just, it takes too long, so I don't do it. And I do get some questions from people about my boosted board. For those who don't know, I have a boosted board. It's a dual, not the dual plus, not the single, the dual, the first gen. And it is worth every single penny. It is so much fun, and especially for like a big place like this or any city environment or campus environment for that matter, like it is just 100% the best thing. The only kind of bad thing I'd say, which they fixed with the Gen 2, is the fact that it's not like completely waterproof. So like right now it's kind of tricky for me to like I have to pick it up because the streets are kind of wet. But in general, like this thing is just freaking awesome, and it is so much fun. One of my favorite things I'd say is like when people stop me and like see me on it or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, can I try it?" I love watching people try it and seeing them pick it up. It's just so much fun. Oh, and there's a dog. The dog has shoes on. Alright, so just finished my workout. Feeling great, honestly feeling great. I've been on such a grind lately with working out and everything else. It just feels so good to be productive. I can't stress that enough. Like, when you're productive, you feel like the best version of you. It's not only something people notice, but it also rubs off on other people, and you become like a positive influence on others, just based on being yourself and being the best version of yourself. So, like I said, been a real productive day, and I'm pretty much done now because I don't have any work to do. Done with all that, but there's one more thing I want to show you guys back at the dorm. So back at the dorm, and what I want to show you guys is related to one of the goals I had for this year. So as you may or may not know, I set one of my goals to create a website as well. Wait, what the heck? Okay, that's a little better. So yeah, I wanted to create a website for myself as well as keep branding myself, and I've kind of made some really good progress on that. Let me show you guys. I'm pretty excited about this. So here's my YouTube, but I finished designing my website. I'm not going to show you guys too much about it because one, it's really simple, which is what I want it to be. Because it's like, I'm not going to like post editorials and stuff like that right now. Like more importantly, I created what's called a kit. So what kit is a way to organize and for people to find and then buy all the equipment and things that I use in my life that I find really handy. And so right now I've made 3 kits so far. I have my vlogging and videography stuff, my college dorm essentials, and my boosted board equipment and whatever. So this is really cool. And the link to this will be in the description of every one of my videos. So as you guys probably know, or if you're new, you may not, I quit my job so that I could like focus more on my health and my grades and also this. And so because of that, I don't really have a stream of income right now. But anything that you buy off any of one of those from Amazon, I'm going to make commission on. That's part of the Amazon affiliates program. So I just want to be upfront with you guys about that. But that'd be really cool if you guys like go to that and see something that you like. If you end up buying it, you're also supporting me. All right, but for 1 second, we're gonna get real, just for 1 second. So one thing that I do, I think I've like forgotten the past couple days, but one thing that I like to do at the end of all my videos, which stemmed from a project that I worked on a while ago, is I like to say one thing that I'm grateful for. Usually that's like specific to this day or something like that. And today I just gotta say, I think I mentioned it in the last video, but like I gotta say how grateful I am for you guys. Today especially, I got like 3 comments slash messages that just like made my heart so full. I don't know how lucky I got to be able to reach people that are as genuine and as kind as you guys are. I hope that like I'm spreading as much like positivity and joy and insight and whatever as you guys are giving to me. I mean, the comments and the messages and like everything like that, it makes me a better person, and I hope that I can somehow try to do the same onto you guys just by making these videos, doing what I'm passionate about. I don't know, guys. I guess I'll leave you with one last quote that I read in the book. So I found this quote / passage in the book that I'm reading that my mom got me for Christmas. It's called Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss. It's pretty cool. And so the one I'm referring to that I'm going to leave you guys with is one by BJ Novak, which if you don't know who he is, he directed, acted in / wrote The Office, as well as he's been like a comedian for a long time. And there's one quote that like when I read it, like it didn't like sit with me too much, but like since reading it, I've thought about it a lot, and like in a bunch of different instances, I was conscious of it, and I think that kind of impacted what choice I made and whatnot. Okay, so we got the BJ Novak page right here, and so he talks about how he would throw himself into things, and the quote that I really like, it says, "Make commitments in a high energy state so that you can't back out when you're in a low energy state." And it talks more tangibly about just like putting things on your calendar, specifically when you're excited about something, and like planning it specifically so that you can't back out of it when you might be doubting yourself. And I think that just can apply to so many things, at least it has for my life. Throwing yourself out there into something that you're passionate about, and to something that you want to be doing when you're excited about it, when you're on that like natural high about it. Doing that so you can't wiggle your way out of it or somehow avoid doing it or getting better at it just because it seems scary or daunting or whatever it may be. I hope you guys found some nice tips and tricks from today's video about being productive, about succeeding in day-to-day life. Yeah, so that's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you tomorrow.